Everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, Season 3, Episode 67 with me, Cid. And we're over here in the power core, where we've been working last episode on this area. Lighting is not permanent, and we currently have got two, count them, 1, 2, what are we, squeezer, industrial squeezer, isn't it, I believe, off the top of my head. And yeah, these are going to be making stuff from pumpkin seeds, and we need to get on with the other side, where we are going to be fermenting. So let me grab the makings of one of these fermenters to start off with, and I'll get you in there. So power, diesel, biodiesel. So we've done the plant oil with the squeezer, and now we need the fermenter. And if I get this, so again, we want the output. Now, see, ideally, I would like the, actually, no, let's have a look. If we do the output there, then we could, yeah. So, if we do that, then we are into the same ballpark, aren't we? That's the plan. And I've already pre-dug the holes back there for this. Now, I suspect this is going to be a very similar affair to the squeezer, with the difference being, yep, then we're going with these. Then instead of barrels we have those, and instead of the fencers we have that, and then plug. So that should give us the squeezer with the hooferator. Excellent. Power's there. Again, I need to kind of plan my power out carefully, because we need to bring power here and it needs to go over to that, and then we need to bring power over the top. Now, I was originally going to bring it out here and have the power loose, but I'm going to hide the power cables. However, let us get the other bit done. So if we're going there, I'm going to think that we are going to go here and there. So this is probably how this one will pan out, to guess. A little bit of you there, one of those on top there, and that there. You will notice there is a leak. There's an actual lake above that thing, but that is fine. And then we're on the opposite side there, but we still have the important bit here, which is fine and dandy, and we can fit a cable over the top there. Lovely. So, armed with all of that, I then have 15. Let me just do one of these for starters, because what I would like to do is, I probably should have brought a block. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted, yeah, any old block will do. So for this one, we are going to have there's only 15 of these for starters. And I'm going to need to take you out of there temporarily. And you went in there, didn't you? Yes, you did, you naughty little thing. And again, we're going to have 15 of those, 15 spuds, And I would like some... Where are you? Logistical transporters. Now the nice thing with this one is we don't have to frig around with the crafters, so we can feed these in here. Actually, let me just put you there. That kind of works. And yeah, just get this lot growing spuds all day, every day. And finally, hop. 1, 2, 3. So that should give us the setup we need there, and then we are going to take you, because that should now have some spuds in it. I'm going to take you across. Configurator, and that is going to be set to extract. And there you go, spuds for days. In terms of finishing this off, let us come in with those and some of those, because we can... No, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. That's going to be a pain. Can I... Hang on, if I do that... No. How do I suppose the simplest way of doing it is just to do that. That works. Okay, let me get the other side done. I'll be back in a second. Alright. That gives us the basics. We've got everything we need to make ethanol. We've got everything we need to make plant oil. We now need to go and get all of the stuff we need to make the actually, what is it called? The refinery. There we go. And that is going to require some stuff, which we will grab. And while we're over there, I also want to make... I've got a change of plan basically over here. And I was originally going to pipe straight out of these, straight up into the diesel generators. And my thoughts now are to pipe into some tanks, which will go probably here, 4 to a side. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4. Maybe 4, don't know, maybe slightly larger. So that is a thing, and we are going to do it. So that's all good. Let me quickly sleep the night off. We'll head back to the volcano, start pulling stuff together, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, just pulling together the last bits of the heavy engineering blocks, and I need... no. 2 lots of those, and a couple of electrum, and I think that will be everything for the refineries. Not for everything, because we've still got, you know, the tanks to make. Oops. Interesting. Let's have a quick peek. Steel scaffolding light, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we've got all of those. Right, so the other thing we want, and this is where I'm not sure on the quantities, is I want to have a look at a dynamic tank. And for that, we're going to need dynamic tank blocks. We're going to need quite a few of those. So I'm going to, let's have a look. How much steel have I got here? 16. How much iron have I got here? Yeah, more than enough. So if I were to go and make, let me have a look, you take those plus a basic control circuit and structural glass, which is the other item for this one. Take steel and glass. Now I'm going to need, well, let's start off with some glass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 is probably going to be enough. Let's do one more just to be on the safe side. 24. Then I need some buckets. Now I've got 16 buckets, so that's not the thing, but I've got quite a few buckets. And we need one. Let's go whole hog actually, 56. If we need more, we'll make more. And then we need a light control circuit. One of those with 1, 2, 3, 4 will make me 2, and I'm going to need 2 lots because we're going to need an input and an output. Let's see how we go with that. If we need more, we can always come back. It's not the end of the world. Now the other thing we need is what's it called? Basic universal cable. Let's have a look for universal, see what we've got for starters. 21 of those. Do I really need advanced, or will basic work? I think basic will be more than adequate. We're going to need more steel, so we'll take what little bit I've got left. I can always make more and bang out a little bit of that. There we go. Right, let's try and get those. Oops, that's not what I want. Let's try and get these in place. And we can actually get the machinery over here building or making fuel, and then we can see about hooking it all into power. Well, we can hook it into power to make fuel, but that's going to take a little bit of time. However, let's start over here. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Let's make it 5, but we'll start off with this side, and so that's 1, that's 2. Now the simplest and smallest I could make this is that, and you know, take a tunnel, a chunk out of there for the piping. That would be the simplest, and that would be 5, 10, 15, 20. We're going to use a fair bit of stuff. So let's just go and have a look at how this is all going to play out, shall we? Because I'm not 100% married to some of this, but we obviously do need to ensure that what we've got is enough. So let's try. I mean, this is going to hold an absolute metric crap ton of things. So I'm thinking my temptation is to come down a level and maybe even up a level, which means we will definitely need more stuff, because So that's going to come across like so, with a block here. Now if we've got the machine here, that's going to be awkward. I could come over one and then we could place the other valve there. That works. And then we're going to come up like so, down, oops, down like that. We are definitely going to need more. So these dynamic tanks are very similar to, oh yeah, we're definitely going to need more. I need 6, 7, 8 more just to get that working. And that was 48 plus, let's have a look, that's 5, 10, 15, so that's 30, that's another 10, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. If we have 60, we'll not be a million miles out, will we? And then this will go, oh actually no, I think we need more. Let's go and make a stack and a half of it. I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back. I made a stack and a half, so that should be more than enough to make the tanks that we need. And what we shall do is we'll get this one going for starters. That can come out and we shall place this in, and if this is okay it will get a redstone flash and it's got a volume of 75. There's our tank. So I'm going to repeat that on this side and then we'll head down and get the fermenters in. Back in a sec. Alright, 2 tanks in, that's fine. Let's head down and get on with the fun stuff. Okay, and we'll take the conduits all heading there. That's done with. That and that and that are all done with, and that lot are all building blocks. And we are going to start off with one of these, which is going to be six pipes across. That doesn't sound right because it's only supposed to have 5 fluid pipes in it. Yeah, 5 fluid pipes across. And it's going to have 1, 2, and 3, 4. 2 and 3, 4. And then let's see, we're going to have light at the back, heavy at the front, light and heavy, and then light and heavy either the side again, blah 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 blah. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and then we are going to give this a little love tap, and there is our system. Now we've got inputs here and here, the output is here, and I probably should take it up there and hide it across here. So let's have a look. If we take, nope, that's universal cable. We're going to take mechanical pipe. So this is going to come out of here. Yep, that's good. And across like that, and that I am tempted to, let me see, what have we got? Let's just use some of that. Just to keep this tidy. It's just, this is just to so I mean when you look down you don't see the mechanical pipe, because that's going to come out of there, down and up, and then we're going to have that going on. Just keeps it tied, nice and tidy. For that, we'll take the configurator and we shall make you an extract. That's an insert. That is an extract. And then do similar over this side here. So yeah, I'll get that done. Be back in a second. All right, that is everything plumbed in fluid wise. There is one thing left to do. Well, there's probably more than one thing left to do, but what we need to do is we need to, let me just come and punch a hole there, because that should line up. It does. And let me then come and punch a hole in the same location, because I need to take what would have been this hole and go in and try and work out how to get that from here over must be getting close. There we go. That'll do it. I don't think it requires a great deal of any effort. I think it's just working out the direction. Oops, not the direction of travel for all of this stuff. And then maybe we need to just pop a little bit of that in there. Right, so we are going to come around here and we're going to take that lot and bring this again, just so when you're looking from the outside you really can't see the wire. And at this point we can swap over to stone. And just continue this through until we, till we get through to there. Where we want that to be, again, hidden. So that will come out, it will connect up to here, and if that is correct, it has got a wire, so that will go across there. I need to do the same on the other side, and again, I'll be back in a second. Alright, power's going out. We should be able to see, yeah, we've got a little bit of a drain going out, but it is night time, so the solar's off at the moment, so the base is probably draining a little. And we come down here, that's all done. And so what I want to do, let's kind of backtrack this, because this is going to be a little peculiar, I think. But we'll take you across there. You can come all the way across here. Now luckily these models are not solid things. So all being well, what we should be seeing now is this thing should be squeezing. That thing is manufacturing pumpkin seeds, and this thing is getting ethanol and plant oil. Perfect. And my suspicion is that this will be able to keep up absolutely fine with all of that. Let me wire in the other side, and then the last thing to wire in is this, and we should start to see these tanks fill up with fuel. Again, let me get this done, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, and now this lot is working, and we're certainly, if anything, I would say there is a slight bottleneck in the hopper speed, which in itself is interesting. We could put factory hoppers in, because this is actually having no trouble keeping up. You know, that is churning these out in possibly hopper speeds again, but you know, that's fine. So we should be able to then hook those in there, and there's fuel. Now I suspect we're going to produce fuel faster than we produce oil. That's going to be a given, but that we can live with. Oops, there and there. So that should also be producing fuel. We've got lots of fuel going up there, and the tanks are filling. It's 15 buckets already in that one, 16, 8. And you can see how big these tanks are. That hasn't even registered on the scale yet. So I think the next thing for me to do down here, just to finish off, is, because this bit down here is largely done. What we do need to do now is sort out the lighting situation. So I've got some dynamic edge top, I've got some square lights, some little ones of those, and some bulbs. So if I go and hit F7 and then start punching out the torches, we should start to get a feel for where our problem areas are going to be, and where we can. I don't like that. Why are you like that? That's really... I suppose that works. And we can do something similar on this side, and even on that side. Yeah, let me continue working out these little pips. When I take those out, we'll replace those, and I think we'll be all right down here for lighting. So there, let's get that done, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, we're lit. We are built. Everything's in where I want it to be. Got plenty of space in here to put our 2 diesel generators, and these tanks are filling. Now they are at, so that's got 76 buckets, and it's just starting to appear on the scale there, and 63 buckets, and I think what I will do, what I need to do before I do anything is I need to go and check. Show me the laser, and hopefully I will be able to see that all of the, if I can get down, I think we're okay. Certainly looks okay. Yeah. I've got the feeling that that is encompassing this area, so we should be able to go in AFK and these will just fill because this will be chunk loaded. If necessary, what I can do is, of course, is increase that, but I don't think we need to. So we're loading 49 chunks. That should be more than adequate. But I think I'm going to call this episode here. This puts us in a nice early position. We've got biodiesel. Now all we need to do is use the power and bring that over. And I think that is one for another episode. So on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.